Long ago, in the sparkling kingdom of Evermeadow, there lived a young princess named Liora. She had everything a royal heart could wish for: glittering gowns, golden crowns, and feasts that filled the palace halls with delicious scents. But despite all her treasures, Princess Liora had one small problem. She often forgot to notice the little things that mattered most. Every morning she would walk through the royal garden without saying hello to the gardeners. She would eat her breakfast without thanking the cooks. And when she saw a farmer bowing respectfully, she barely smiled. One sunny morning, her wise old nanny, Nana Pip, said gently, "My dear princess, kindness is the truest jewel a person can wear." Princess Liora tilted her head. "But Nana, I already have plenty of jewels." Nana Pip smiled. "Then perhaps, my dear, it's time for you to find one that shines from within." That evening, the king announced a special event, the Harvest Festival, to celebrate the farmers who grew the corn that fed the entire kingdom. Liora loved festivals and was excited to attend. The next day, she put on her prettiest gown and set off with her royal guards to the fields. There she saw rows and rows of golden corn swaying in the warm breeze. Among the farmers was a little girl about her age, wearing a simple brown dress and a wide smile. She carried a basket full of freshly picked corn. "Hello there," said the girl brightly. "Would you like to help me gather some corn, princess?" Liora blinked in surprise. "Help? I'm a princess. I don't pick corn." The girl laughed softly. "That's okay. I'll show you how." For the first time, someone had spoken to her like an equal, not as a princess, but as a person. Curious, Liora knelt down and picked a corn cob. The husk was rough, and the dirt stuck to her hands. But the smell of the field, fresh and warm, made her smile. "What's your name?" Liora asked. "Mara," the girl replied. "My family grows the corn for the palace. We work hard so everyone can eat." Liora glanced at Mara's small, calloused hands and suddenly felt a soft ache in her heart. She had eaten the kingdom's food every day, but never thought about where it came from or who made it possible. When the sun began to set, Mara offered Liora an ear of corn wrapped in green leaves. "For you," she said. "It's not gold or silver, but it's made with love." Princess Liora held it carefully. It wasn't shiny or fancy, but somehow it felt more precious than any jewel she owned. Back at the palace, she couldn't stop thinking about Mara. The next morning, she ordered the royal cooks to prepare a feast using the corn Mara had picked. When the dishes were ready, Liora invited all the farmers to the palace courtyard. She stood proudly and said, "From now on, we shall celebrate not only the harvest, but also the hearts that make it possible. This feast is for you." The farmers cheered, and Mara smiled from the crowd. That evening, Nana Pip asked, "So, my dear, did you find your special jewel?" Princess Liora grinned. "Yes, Nana. It's called kindness, and it shines brighter than all my crowns." From that day on, Princess Liora became known as Liora the Kind, the princess with the golden heart, who remembered that every act of kindness, no matter how small, makes the world a brighter place. Moral: true royalty comes not from riches, but from kindness. A little compassion can turn even the simplest gift, like a single ear of corn, into something magical. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye.